Xbox One S board. It's board only. And I'll show you what we got going on. This was not caused by one of my clients. They said the customer brought it in and it was like this. The HDMI port just basically fell off the board. So we have some jumpers to run. I'm not worried about the ground, but these two are, yeah, the two ground. Well, this one with the VIA we're going to have to worry about too. So we have about 3 jumpers we need to get run. Luckily, they won't be as long as the last ones. But first thing we need to do is some cleanup. While I am setting up my equipment, these are the temperatures I expect to use. I expect we'll use every iron in this one. Switch it back to microscope. And let's get underway. Stator 120 watts will be the primary iron to this part until we get to the Pico pencil part. Will be jumpers. I may want to add some low melt to this just to make things easier. Let's go ahead and do that. Just to lower the temperature. I think this client uses low melt usually, but we'll make sure it's thoroughly flooded. All right, now we can look. Sure, I have you in view. And that's why I put low melted. All right, looks good to me. Go ahead and clean. All right, with our micro pencil, we will tin the pads. All right, that's good enough to me. Okay, now we need to do some prep. I may bring the other light in so we can get rid of this glare. Hopefully you can still see. All right, so this guy, and zoom in some so that I can see. Just loops parts. Decent runway, so I'll have to do some routing on that. Not a big deal. And this. This dangly part. And with something that will not leave lint on the blade. Alright, and then this one's ground, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright, the preps. Alright, tin our stuff. For that, we are going to stage our Pico pencil. And it will be the primary iron for all the jumper work, except for tinning the wire, which we'll use our 120 watt for expediency's sake. Actually, tap that down with the micro pencil. We don't need a big ball like that. No. It didn't do exactly what we wanted to do there. Good enough. All right. Next issue is we will need to tin our wire. And for that we'll grab the 120 watt. It'll make quick work of it usually. Bead the solder on it. That should be plenty. Wonderful smell that is. Put that aside. We may need it again. I have to change angles here, but we'll try at this angle. And see how it goes. Okay. Good. Came off the other side. We're still connected, but I'd like to have all that wire connected actually. Alright, there we go. Does not have to be perfectly pretty up there. We are going to do some routing. Like so. Very good. And we'll cut it off at a little bit of length so we can secure it on the other side too. Studying what's going on here. Okay. Here's kind of tacked. Route. Let's get it more than kind of tacked down. There we go. Get it back on there. Very good. That will do. Now we'll do some routing. That will work. We'll cut it off at some length so we can secure it. Need to bend it all over the place. Not a big deal, since I can let go of this wire. And we'll have to take down with conformal coating, which I will show you how to do. But we got one more jumper to run. And this one I'm probably going to run long. And I probably will not secure this one down because I want to be able to manipulate it into place. When I say secure it down with conformal coating, I will on this side where I'm soldering it, while on the other side I'm going to leave it loose. Just so I can solder it to the pin. I'm way too far up this wire. Alright, I think that'll work. And like I said, I'm going to cut it off pretty long. And then once I have it on the pin, we'll cut off the extra. That one I definitely want to make sure it gets attached to the pin in a certain way. We'll probably just wrap it around the pin basically. Okay, I think we are ready to clean and secure. Cleaning's always the fun part, especially when you got jumper wires soldered both ways. But if it can't survive the cleaning, it will not survive the placements. We got this guy back in position. Alright, so the ones we are concerned with, grab solder mask. First thing I'm going to mess with is this guy. It's kind of lifted up. And what I want to do is tack him down. Using the solder mask to do so. And then we'll do a formal solder masking. Okay, we will be curing more thoroughly, but I just want that wire sitting flat. And everybody else is already flat, so we'll just solder mask the rest of it up. Alright, I'm going to throw my big UV lamp on there and cure it, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Everything appears to be well cured. I am going to use my last 1S port here. I've had a plethora of 1Ss this month. I went from never seeing them to blowing me out of HDMI ports. It can happen like that sometime in this business. So we're going to flow the port in. Probably when I get these X-Acto knives away from me. Setting up a painful experience. Don't think I need my precision tweezers at the moment. Or my air blower. Air pump. Or my laser. So first thing we're going to do is flow it into place. this method, we're just trying to let the board do the work. Do want to kind of get that anchor point, so I do feel like we're getting a little bit of, there we go, misalignment from that. There we go. Now we're wetting. All right, everybody with a pad looks pretty solid. We may have even gotten those 2 jumpers there, but we will test and see after we've gotten the anchors. All right, let's check and see how we did on feed through. Excellent. Yeah, everything looks excellent. Very good. All right, get that light out of my way. All right, so need to check our pins and see how we did on our jumpers. So grab our INEs and let's test. Right, the jumper's moving with that one. The jumper's moving with that one. Not really. That one needs to be. That one needs some help. All right. And we know this one's going to need some help. What we're going to do is solder that one onto the pin. And then we'll break off the excess. That will be our approach on that one. We'll grab our, restage our Pico pencil. Some fresh flux because we're going to touch up everything too. All right. I'll deal with the jumpers first. Particularly this one. All right. Should ideally be able to just break that off. Fatigue it. Maybe. Seems to not be soldered on as much as I would like it to be. I'd like it pretty much to be all the way up that pin without being peeled off. There we go. Awesome. Let's deal with these other ones. All right, see how we did. See that jumper move with the pin. Alright, looks like we got it, and we know that one's going to move because it's soldered directly on. Alright, let's complete the work by touching up the rest of these pins. I'm getting just about the right solder on, amount of solder on there is a challenge sometimes. Don't want too much, otherwise you're bridging. All right. Double check one more time. All right. Very good. Zoom out for you guys. All right. Now we'll clean off and we'll do a final inspection. All right, I'm going to take this off screen and use my air compressor, and then we'll come back and do another inspection, make sure we haven't knocked loose any jumpers, and go from there. Okay, one last inspection here, maybe. Well, we didn't mess up anything. Oh yeah, those two are very well attached. Let me make sure I can get that in view for you. Yep, and that one's attached. So very good. I believe we are good to go. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the final result, but if there are any updates to give, I will give it. If you have any questions about the equipment I used in this video, take a look in the description below. Well, I guess first let me give you a summary. We had a client received a Xbox One S where the HDMI port was basically destroyed. It was not the client that did it, it was the customer. So he asked me to run the jumpers and put a new port on. And so that's what we had to do. We had to run 3 jumpers. One was ground, so we're not concerned about that one. Yeah, I had to run 3 jumpers. Everything's looking good. So that's really all I have for this video. If you have any questions about the equipment I use in this video, take a look in the description below. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like it, hit the subscribe button and maybe the notification bell, and you'll know when I post, which right now is about 2 videos a week. That's really all I had to ask of you. See you next time.